Oh, dude, there's a freaking bear. This freaking dude, all I got is a bow and arrow and a freaking sword. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, the bear's still coming. Oh my God, he's fast. Hey, welcome back everybody. The Accidental Survivor here, and we are back with another episode of our SCUM Medieval Marauder series. And as you can see, I've been putting up some more blueprints. This is the main gate going to be right here. And I really don't want to do this at first because I don't want to block other players from potentially being able to use this entrance. But, you know, there's other entrances to this castle that I'm not going to be building near. So I'm going to take over this part here, and we'll have to do something to fix these walls as well. And of course we want to do stuff up top here if it'll let me build stuff up there. I don't know that it will. Usually most of the stuff's got to be built on the ground or off of a foundation. Anyway, this door here, this wall frame, we're going to need 2 nails, and then that one will be built. We got the other one finished at the end of the last episode down there, so that doorway or that area is all blocked off. We still got to work on getting stuff over here blocked off because I don't want the puppets to like work their way over here. Now this is all solid, you know, right through here. So I may put a blueprint or a wall kind of like right here. You know, that way we can get into here, and there's our other gate. However, they can't get around this area. So let's try that really quick. We'll go to our, oops, that's crafting. Oh, that is crafting. Yeah, base building, and let's go to, let's see here. We want a door frame single. Yeah, and there's a stairway right there too. Let's do it like this. Let's put it right. It won't let me do it. All right, we're going to put it right up to this part here. It'll be a little bit of an angle, but I want to get those stairs. I don't want the stairs half in and half out. Even though somebody could probably just jump around here, the puppets won't think about that. Now let's do the base building elements, which is I just heard a puppet, which is right here. And we'll put our wall section from there. Ooh. Oh, no. What's it? Doesn't look like... Oh, there it is. Well, kind of. Let's just stretch it out this way a little bit. It's giving me issues going that way. You know, I wonder if I can do it the other way. I just can't get it. There we go. Right there. All right, it's a little weird, a little funky, but I wanted to cover up that section right there. Why is that arrow pointing in? This one's pointing out. This one's probably have to go away. We're probably going to mess this one up here, so let's see here. Which one is this? Wood wall. I'm not sure which one that is. I don't want to delete the wrong one because I can delete any of my blueprints from wherever I'm at. You know, like I can bring up all this, and here's all my blueprints all over the place. And I've got a couple of those wall sections, and I don't want to delete the wrong one. So instead, we're going to go get our nails. We're going to work on a little bit of the base today. Yeah, we got the platform here. The tree came back. Actually, you know what? Since the tree is here, let me go and chop this sucker down. We'll use the resources to build some more stuff up here. All right, that's all done. Yeah, my guy said he's starving, so I got to go. I'll have to go get something to eat here really quick. But in the meantime, let's get these. Where are we at? Inventory. That's what I want. Let's get these on the ground. And what did this need? 2 logs. What did I just put it into here? Dude, I think I put my medieval sword into that thing. Okay, we got the rope, we got the logs, and we just need sticks. And what I'm going to do is let's open this one up. I just need a couple sticks, so let's grab these out of here. I think it's just 2 sticks. Yeah. All right, and that one's done. This one here we're going to hold on to for right now. We're gonna save all these items. You know, if we don't use them, we're not going to get rid of them. We had that shelf. I want to see if I can throw a ceiling up here really quick because we were waiting on those walls getting done to do something like that. So let's go back to... We need to get something to eat, damn it. I can't keep fooling around. Twig floor. There we go. So we'll get one there. And let's see if we can do another one, if it'll let me. Oh, I can. All right, we got those in place. That's at the same level as the other stuff. Ooh, that's gave me an idea for later. If we get this floor there, because I may have to do something like this in that courtyard. You know, where you know, I forgot my nails. Let me get the nails, and let's see if we got any food up here. We'll take care of 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm pretty sure I got nails. Here's 3. Let me just take all of these. Let's get that toolkit out for now. And what do we have to eat? I got garlic. I'll hold on to that. That's our antibiotic stuff. Let me take some of this. And everything else is decent looking for now. Let's see. Where's my helmet? Yeah, let's go ahead and eat this lettuce. And let's eat one of these pieces of cabbage. Okay, we'll put that back inside here. I also see there's a stick. I'm going to pull that out. And there's a plank, which I don't have really room for. Actually, I wonder if I can get that in here. No. I'm going to have to put it up top. Let's rotate this really quick. I want to use these items, but I don't want to... and let's put that back on. I can't put it in there. I'm putting it in my hands. I do want to use that plank, and I don't want to leave it in the chest. But either way, actually, you know what? We can probably throw that into these floors right here. Oh, no, we just need sticks and rope. Damn. I'm complaining. No, I'm not complaining. That's fine. We'll figure out a place for this plank. We got plenty of stuff we're going to be building. And the planks I thought were for the... They were for these walls. So we got that gap. I don't know. I may have to build a wall there, too. So, okay, that one's done. Let's see if we need any planks over here. I just want to get rid of this stuff. Okay, 5 planks. So let's do this. I want to put that on the ground because I want to get my axe in my hand so I don't accidentally use my sword to fill this stuff up, which it just did. We got a nail and we got a plank. Okay. So that stuff's in there. Now, let's get the doors on here. Yeah, I may have to build platforms over in this courtyard in order to make like a floor up top. And I think it'll work out pretty good if I do it the way I envision. So let's do this again. Crafting. Let's do a door. Single door. I think this is the one that goes right here. Yep. All right, there's our door. Probably need planks for this. 3 planks. Our toolkit, a nail. You know, I think I'm short on nails. Let me go back and see. Actually, what do we have on the bike? I think I pretty much cleared this out of anything. Yeah, that's just stuff for the trader. Let's search this car really quick. Sometimes we get nails. We'll get scrap metal. A metal pipe. Let me take the metal. No, I'm not going to take the metal pipe. I will take the scrap metal. And let's head back inside. I like to finish this because I think it would look really cool with the with that gate done. But I'm going to need nails and stuff. I got to keep an eye out for puppets. Now that I'm walking around like this, they may just start showing up. Metal scrap, metal scrap. Let me take all that. What is that? Scalpel. I'm going to put all these in my chest because we are going to need the metal scrap later. And this way I ain't got to go looking for it. It's right here. I'm hungry again. We may have to take a trip because, like I said, I'm going to need nails. I'm going to need more food. I want to go down. I want to search that car, but I think this is fairly deep. I can see the bottom. I can actually see the bottom now. Okay. But the problem is I have to get all the way to these stairs over here to get up without drowning. So I'd probably end up drowning. So what do we have on us? We got that scrap metal. Let's get that back inside. Let me see if I have any more nails. Sometimes I keep several stacks. I just forget to stack them. And there may be a couple of them in my chest like that. I'm hoping. So let's see. We got bolts. I don't know if I can use bolts or not. I'll give it a try. But I think all my nails are gone. I think so. But anyway, let's get all this scrap metal over here. I had a great bunch of suggestions. You guys are really good at giving me ideas and suggesting things I could do that would help or look better. And one of those, I think it was Black Hat 302 Gaming, and this is his server, so be sure to go check out his channel. He's got some awesome videos as well. Plays pretty much the same games that I do. But anyway, he suggested I build a chest permanently here, and whenever I cut this tree down, if I don't use it, I can just throw that stuff in there, and then the next time I've got a chest full of material already. So we may do that. So let me see if we have the material necessary to build a chest. Actually, that's in base building. Here we go. Let's see if I just build one. We'll put it right here at the base of the flag. And I think we can do this one. Let me get my axe out. We got the bolts in there. We got a lot of the rope. Okay, that's fine. Where's that stick? Every one of these big trees always has those branches. All right, I'm not seeing it. That's fine. We'll make more rope right here. Let's cut. Oh, no. Let's cancel that. Dude, you take this in your hands. There you go. All right, that's all out of the way. I'm surprised there's no stick bundle. There normally is. That's fine. Let's see. There's a long wooden stick. All right, let's make us some more rope. We got 10 more rope. I don't know if that'll be enough to finish this. Now we need like 15 more rope. That's fine. We'll go ahead and take care of that too. Is that all the sticks I got from that bush? Yeah. Oh, I'm on the base building one. Hold on. Yeah. We got another stick right here. Let's make some more rope really quick. All right. And is there any other sticks on the ground that I can pick up? No, there's not. All right, we need like 5 more rope, and that'll be done. So let's knock that out first, and then we'll make all the planks. But I just don't, because I'm going to be leaving here shortly. We need to get food. I need to find nails, a lot of material. So what I'm going to do is just, damn it, I know there's a bush. We're going to finish this chest. We're going to throw stuff into it. I want to do a little bit more building, and then we're going to head out. We need food. We need, like I said, I need resources. So I've got to sit here and think about a place that I'm going to go to that's nearby. I still got that in my hands. No, I don't. That's not right next to us, but, you know, within, easy traveling distance. And we're going to go loot that place, try to find all the resources that we need. All right, let's see. All right. We got 2 bundles of rope. We got that stick out of my inventory. We used up all the sticks that were on the ground. And now we got 2 bundles of rope. Let's finish up that chest. We need to put some planks down too. I just want to save all these resources. All right, all the thread is in there. Let's get our axe again, and let's cut this into planks. I think we need to do 2 of these logs, and then whatever's left over, we'll throw into the chest. And I want to see if I can finish up one other platform that I've got resources into. Or one other thing. Let's see. There's 4. All right, the chest is done. And what I could do now, like I said, is I can take these logs and just save them. That way they're here the next time I play. If I leave and they despawn, if I leave them on the ground, they'll despawn. The tree will grow back. But now we've got all those resources saved. That was a great idea. Another idea that I had got suggested, and I'll put your name on the screen here since I don't remember it offhand. But I was told if I build a improvised workbench, I can collect the swords that are located around this castle, sell them to the trader, and get tons of money that way. So we may work on that too. I don't know about today, but we're going to work on it. So we need 3 planks. Oh, hold on. Let's get that into there. Oh, we did use the screws. Okay, great. So we just need three planks and a toolkit, and we can go ahead and get that door done. So let's do that really quick. And what I'll do is I'll take one of our logs out, and we're going to put it on the ground right here. Let me get that toolkit. We'll come back because that'll give me 4 planks. 1 left over. We'll throw that back into the chest. And then we're going to head out. And like I said, I wonder if I can, let me just try something really quick. I don't know if I need another wall. Excuse me. Oh my god. I don't know if I need another wall or I can put a platform off of that platform, you know, up above. So where the hell is the? Here we go. Floor. Or was it floor or was it ceiling? I think it's floor. I don't think it'll let me snap it off of another blueprint without something supporting it underneath. On the chance that, yeah, I don't think they will let me do that because if, for whatever reason, I decided to build it without building this, like I could then turn around and delete this one, and then the platform would be floating in the air, and I don't think they allow that. So we have to have some kind of wall support, which is not going to be a problem. We've already seen that we can do that. I will probably put this in a chest in a minute. Look at my axe is almost broke. What did I come in here for? Oh, the toolkit. So, man, I'm already forgetting what I'm doing. All right, we'll take the toolkit. Yeah, these I want to save too, but I don't know how much room I have in this chest. It looks pretty damn full. Okay. And these just take like sticks and planks, I think. Sticks and rope. You know what? We can finish this one right now. Holy crap. Let me get my axe out. We need 2 sticks. Hold on. Okay, I just want to get that done. So we got our first floor or ceiling piece, basically. This stuff here I want to save. Damn. I don't want to build another chest right now, though. But we got a lot of material. Let me do this. We're going to go down this way anyway. I'll take another log with me. And we'll throw this into these chests over here. We'll finish this door up, and then we're going to jump on the bike and go loot because we need resources. And let's do this. There we go. Okay, we'll get that into there. And I needed, let me pick this up. We'll get it over here where we need the planks. I should have just left this one in the chest. And let's see if our axe is good enough to not break before we finish cutting this up. I do need to make another axe. I'm hoping when we go out I can find something like that. Yeah, my fear is that these are going to end up in the... What? Oh, my awareness skill went up. My fear is that these are going to end up in the water if I cut it too close to this. Anyway, let's... There's a door. All right, so if we got any puppets... See, now this is on the outside. Is it? I want to kind of take over this courtyard as well. Yeah, because we're going to have eventually... We'll have another set of doors on that wall right there. But before I get out of hand, let's go back this way. Oh, man, look at that. Yeah, because I want to utilize all this part of the castle right here. Just this courtyard. You know, this area right here, all the way to here. Everything on that side I'm not going to touch. It's not part of my build. And it's free for other players to go and explore. And I can go in there and explore too and do some looting. But all of this, yep, there's the other part of my base. All this is going to be enclosed eventually. All this will be fixed. You know, I'm wondering just really quick because they can jump right through here. And since we're standing right here, so I don't forget later on, let's go to the wooden wall. Oh, it'll let me do it, I think, if I do it right here. So I do it right here. Come on. Kind of stretch it to like right here. See, that'll cover that up. It'll be a wooden wall, and they can't jump through to get through. So that, yeah, see, that's what I want to do for some of these ruins, like this one right here too. We'll build one right there. This whole thing will be enclosed. It'll be nice and awesome. It's too bad I couldn't remove these rocks and everything, but it gives a character. Either way, let's get back over here. See, I don't need to really remove that tree because it's not in my way. It's just that one in the middle I'll have to cut down. And since we're over here, I definitely want to save this because of all the sticks that it has. We'll get that back over to our big chest over here. And like I said, I don't necessarily need to bring everything over here each time. I may make a second chest, you know, up top. You know, to save stuff like this. All right, let me do this. We're going to rotate you. Put you right there, and actually I'll stack it all the way to the top. There we go. See, I got that stick. There's so many sticks in that bundle. You know, you get a whole bunch of long sticks that you can break down into short ones. It's just so much good stuff. Either way, let's while we're here, before we go back, let's get some of this stuff out of our inventory that we're not taking with us. So we're gonna drop that off. We're going to save the rope. I'll put that right here. I just got to remember to come back and get it. This is almost broke. We're going to just hold on to it for now. You know, we're not going to do any more building, so we're going to take that out. All right, we got a couple more logs. I do want to save them. I wish I could do more here. I wonder if I can delete this. I'm not going to put any more blueprints down because that stuff gets crazy after a while. And I don't know how many it'll let you do before you've got to actually build it. So what am I doing? Let's get the other logs. We got 2 more logs. Let's get these done. And then we'll go ahead and roll out. All right. I ended up dragging a log over to the other side because there was not room in that chest to put it, and I thought I could chop it up and put it into the wall, but I realized I don't have my axe on me when I got over there, and I was like, dude, I'm not going to waste any more time going to do that stuff. I am hungry. Let me grab one more thing to eat. I know I shouldn't have done that. You know what? Let me do this because I am wasting time. Not wasting time, but fumbling around out here. I'm going to grab something to eat. I'll take my axe back. We'll chop that log up because I just can't see wasting it. You know, we'll chop the log up. If the axe breaks, it breaks. What the heck? Oh. And that way we can get rid of the log. We'll maybe get rid of the axe. I'll even take the rope. Use up some of that. And I'll take that just in case. And what do we have to eat? Now let's take the potato. Let's take this and we'll take the cucumber. We're going to eat all of these. And then we're going to go ahead and roll out. So, I can't. Why did I stack it like that? Freaking idiot. There you go. Yeah, let's go ahead and eat these up really quick. All right, that is all done. We ate all that food. Let's get my helmet back on. We got the axe in our, or not in our hands, but we got the axe in our inventory. We got some bolts. I do have the rope. And since we have that log over here, we'll just chop this up. We'll put all the resources into this area, and then we'll go ahead and roll out. So let's get the axe. Let's turn this into plank. I just can't see wasting this stuff right here. And let's see if this will work before the axe breaks. The axe breaks, and we're just going to leave. I'm not going to make a new axe. All right. At least not now. Man, why are they so far over there? Okay, it has to be nails. I can't put screws into there. Okay, we got one more plank left. Let's take that in my hands. I'll put that into here. And let me get my axe. I'll put that into here. And that's it. That's all we got left. Ooh, this is getting dark. I mean, stormy. Our axe actually is gone. It just, no, it's not in my hands. I got 1%. And you know, I'm just going to drop it. We're not going to take it with us. We didn't use the rope or the bolts. I'll throw those back into the chest. I'll do it right up here since that's closer. And we got a little bit of room at the bottom. And I don't want to lose this stuff. And I don't want it taking up my inventory either. We got 14 rope, not bad. And everything else is good to go. We are hungry. We're on the lookout for more food, more resources, and just more of everything. I haven't figured out where I'm going to go yet. It looks like we got the rain coming in. Okay, we have, this looks like a PvP zone, but you know, this game, there's not really many players on this server, so I'm going to roll up here and we're going to check this town out and see what we can do for our base raids there. And we're going to have to go that way, I think. Yeah, let's give that a try. Look at all these cars. Oh, dude, there's a freaking bear. Oh, crap. I didn't know there was bears over here. Oh, he's chasing me. Oh, no, 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 no. Go, dude, go. Holy crap. Is he still chasing me? He is. Oh, my gosh. This freaking dude, all I got is a bow and arrow and a freaking sword. Let's get the hell out of here. I got to be on the lookout for freaking bears next time. Dude. Oh, don't get in. Don't wreck your bike, dude. Oh, the bear's still coming. Oh, my God, he's fast. Dude, nobody told me the bears were so fast in this game. I'm on a motorcycle. How's he catching me? I'll get the hell out of here. He's still coming through the woods. Oh my gosh. Oh, get the hell out of here. I don't even want to go loot now. I just want to freaking get away from this bear. Let's just get down to the bottom and then we'll turn around and look. Because, I mean, I wouldn't mind checking this place right here, but dude. Hold on, hold on. I'm getting nervous now. I was like, oh, look, we got a little bear. Oh, he's still coming. Dude, is he going to chase me across the map? Let me go in town. Maybe a puppet will attack him or something. Dude, if I had time to get out and climb up on top of something and shoot him with bow and arrow, I would do that. But this dude is right on my butt. By the time I get off this bike, I'm screwed. I can't believe he's still chasing me. He's still freaking coming. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Let's get to the main road. Let's get the hell out of here. We'll go this way. I don't know if he's still coming. I think I'm okay. I think I lost him. And that or he's coming through the middle of the woods after me. Let's just go. I'm not messing around. Oh, no, my gosh. He chased me for a long time, too. Holy crap. Yeah, I think we're okay now. Let's just get up to this town. Like I said, I think this is a PvP safe town. Oh, maybe there's no PvP here. Maybe that's what I meant. Anyway, we're going here. What can I jump up on top of if the bear shows up? I guess I can go inside of a house. Let's go over here. I'm not even worried about the puppets. The bear is what scares me. Hurry up and get off. Get up on this roof. Dude. There we go. Oh my gosh. I was scared I wouldn't be able to get on the roof. Get up on the roof. Dude. I can't get up. Oh, my stamina's gone. I jumped twice and I have no stamina. Okay. Why is it so dark? The rain's coming in. I think we lost the bear. I'm trying to look. I was trying to get up on this roof so I can look down here further. Come on, dude. Okay, we made it on the rooftop. Stamina's gone again. I want to get over here and take a look. Come on, stamina. There we go. Or that. I was like, what the hell is that right there? It was like a spot on the... Man, the area is so freaking dark. Let me adjust the daylight storm stuff, and that way we can maybe get rid of these dark clouds. And because it's like 9 o'clock in the morning game time, so it shouldn't be so dark. I'll try to figure out which number was the weather one. But we got it. We got it set up so it's daylight again now. All right, I don't see the bear. He never came over here while I was fooling around, so I think we're okay. We just got to worry about the puppets now. But this is a nice big town. I don't see anybody. I know they're here. They just haven't loaded in yet. But we're going to check this place out, try to find the resources we need. What is that right there? Oh, it's a railing. It just, all of it hasn't loaded in yet. All right, let's start right here. What do we got? Oil filter. I'm going to take some more bolts. We want bolts and nails. Mainly the nails. I'm not going to take the scrap metal. We've been getting a lot of that stuff at our base. Oh, we got a little cowboy hat here. Drill press. Flare. Oh, tobacco seeds. I'm not going to take those either. And we'll take another bolt. Okay. That's that place. Make sure I got my weapons all set up. I do. I could use some food. You know, if I find stuff, I'll try to get something to eat. Damn, that bear. I'm all nervous now because I was like, dude, is he going to be there every time? Let me take some thread. No cutting boards, please. Can't search that, really. More thread. I don't know if I can use this thread in crafting. You know, like the base stuff. Like the walls. I think I need that other wire. I'll take it for now. If it starts getting too much, I'll just leave it. Or drop it. Let's check this one out next. No. I don't want any of that stuff there. More gloves. I'll take a little bit of cloth. Just a little bit. So far, I'm not really finding anything that we really needed. Especially not the yoga leggings. All right. See what we got up here. We do need food. Oh, I keep forgetting. If you search the top one, you don't need to search the bottom one. Yeah. Ooh, zucchini. I'll take that. That's food. I was kind of hoping to find more money too, just to build our stuff up even further. There's a garden back here we can check out as well. Soap. We're not going to wash because we're medieval. I'm kidding. It's too much work, and I'm not really worried about that. We didn't check this pile. An onion. It's a little beat up. This is what I'm going to do. We're just going to go ahead and eat this straight away. All right. Yeah, I couldn't imagine trying to fight that bear with a medieval sword. Because if I jumped off the bike or I got knocked off the bike, that's what would have happened. I'd have been like, no. All right, let's take a few cucumbers. We do got to replenish our dwindling stocks. You know, because I noticed when I'm working, my guy does burn through a lot more calories faster, and I'm like constantly hungry. I'm hoping to find some really good food. We need to take a trip to the fish factory. I really need to get like tuna fish, those cans, because they will fill me up quite nicely, and I can get a whole bunch. So potentially next episode, that's where we're going to go. You know, over towards fish factory. It's a little far out of the way, but you know it'll be a nice trip. In the meantime, let's check this barn first. Still haven't heard any puppets. I know they're going to load in. There's some water over there potentially. There's a toolkit. Yeah, because we can craft these improvised toolkits as well. But if I'm finding them, then I don't. An axe, a small axe. Dude, look at that. Boom. All right, we got us a new axe. See, I knew I potentially could find one of those if I just kept looking for them. Let's go get some stuff onto the bike, like the toolkit and the axe, and then we'll go check some more of these buildings. So let's see here. We got room. We got that. We got our axe. That's awesome. Let me get a little bit of the vegetables down here. Just for now. And let's get inside of here. Oh, this is a good spot for potential, resources. I'm still nervous I haven't found any puppets yet. Let's start in the back. Ooh, a fire helmet. That wouldn't look good in my series, so we're not going to take that. That's kind of neat. There we go. I was about to say, I have not found a single freaking nail yet. But we need 3 nails. I think I can craft nails as well if I build an improvised workbench. That's one thing. Motorcycle mask, garlic seeds. That's one thing I've not really done before in any of my series because I always find enough nails. I'll find a box of nails and I'll just say, okay, we're going to take the box. And that if I find a box now, I will take it. In the meantime, I'll take all these single nails. That'll finish up a wall right there with what I just found. And I should take a metal pipe. Let me take one. What does it cost to build? Let me just check on that really quick. So here we got crafting items. Oops, let's get rid of that. And let me search for a workbench. Okay, it's not going to show up on there. It's probably base building. All right, improvised workbench. Okay, we don't need a metal pipe, but we do need a drill. So if I find a drill, I'm going to have to grab that. And we need a rebar cutter. Yep. See, I knew that. I knew it. And I think I found some in this early in this series. And I was like, we can't use those. So I don't know. If I find that again, I'll take it. But with the workbench, I think I can craft nails. I may be able to craft them in this town right here. Using their workbench. It's not very medieval for me to do that, but in order for me to make the improvised workbench, that's what I'll need. And I want to be able to make nails if potentially possible. But if not, I'll just have to rely on finding them, I guess. All right, that building's done. Let's get that pipe into my bike. I don't think I need it, but I thought maybe I would need that for the workbench, and I wanted to grab it while I found it. If I don't need it later on, I'll just drop it. Okay, I see a bicycle. There's a bicycle over there against that wall. Let's check here for some food. Hazelnuts. Yeah, why not? Can I stack them? No. And that's why I'm not going to take more of those. If I could stack them, I'd take a little bit more. Ketchup. And that's cool and all, but that stuff will freaking spoil so fast. Okay, nothing in here. Let's close that back up. Here we go. Got a couple lockers. Trucker jacket. I could potentially break that stuff down. How are my clothes looking and everything? There's my shoes again. Let me repair those. I don't want them dropping below 50%, and they look pretty low right now. Okay. Everything else is fine for the moment. Oh, there's a pan. I've got a pot. You know, it doesn't take up much room. Let me take a pan as well. I was thinking about trying to kill that bear, and then I can go back and cook them. Oh, they're $84. Let's put that over here. Where is our... Oh, there's our antibiotic. Yeah, we'll just keep it right there for now. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to kill that bear and then chopping them up. You know, let me do this. I want to eat all these hazelnuts. All right. It'll help my hunger a little bit. Get rid of those at the same time, and that way I'm not wasting them. Here we go. What is this? Cocoa powder. What if we could just eat it? It's got 1.9. You know what? Let me take this. You never know. I may have to eat that in a pinch if I'm like starving. All right. Another box here. Scalpel. Kitchen knife. All right. All right. That's this town. This building is cleared. I don't know if I want to travel too far from the bike. But really, after that bear, I'm not really worried about the puppets. I feel emboldened. Because with the threat of him you know, crushing me, I got 93% water. I don't need that. You know, the puppets don't seem like such a big threat compared to that bear. We don't need that stuff. Empty drink. They can at least give me a full one. More leggings. Let me guess, a cork. Yep. I guess if you need corks for a recipe, you know, you search those cabinets. Pretty good. We already checked that. What do we got in here? Shoes. Why is there a closet like way back here in the corner? At least have it up against the wall there. Just looks weird. Oh, that's cool. Tiger stripe yoga leggings. I'd wear those if I wasn't in this series. Oh, what do we have right here? Oh, we got some butter. Cutting board. And that's about it. Yep. Just want to verify. And here's the bathroom. Medicine chest? Nope. All right. I mean, we really haven't found a whole lot of anything in this town. You know, not too much anyway. The toolkit was about it. That was like important. Couple nails. Let's check this building here. Another workbench. There's a grocery store there. I don't know that we're going to check that out or not. So, safe town. Does that mean safe from like zombies? Maybe there's no puppets in this town. You can just come here and loot. That's not fun. And I probably won't come back here if that's the case. Just because I want that little hint of danger. But, you know, I could be wrong. Maybe it's just safe from other players. I don't know. Damn. All right, nothing in here. Yeah, I don't think there's any zombies in this town. Maybe the bear here. I don't know. What is that? Strip of cloth. Another cooking pot. See, I would have taken that if we didn't have one already. No, we don't want that. No. Oh, there's a bedroll. But I think that takes a place of your backpack or something. $28. I'll take that. That was weird. My computer like glitched or something. All right, there's nothing here. We checked that one. Let's check in here. This is a different building, right? Yes, it is. Ooh. Okay, we got more thread. I'm going to leave that alone. We've already got a couple, and it's not helped me so far. High heel ankle boots. They're camouflaged, or semi. Nothing there. And those can't be searched. Okay. Cutting board, no. No. Shoes. Damn it. There's a shirt there. Let me just check the bed. $34 more. A lot of people going to sleep with money in their pockets, I guess. For me to find all this. More soap. All right. Okay. We may have to roll on to another town. This one here is kind of bumming me out. You know, because I'm not really finding... There's no puppets here, I think, and I'm not finding anything worthwhile. I mean, there's plenty of buildings, and this stuff is random. It could just... I'm not just finding anything. Let's check this last building out here before we roll on, because this is another one of those work places, you know, storage places like this where I can find resources. And I got lots of lockers. Nice. What is that? Oh, motorcycle glasses. I should take them. I'm kidding. I'm not going to take any of that stuff there. Give me some more nails. Give me a box of nails. Let me take the bolts while we're here. 7 of them. Here we go. More nails. That's what we want. I think that's just one giant bench. Yeah. No. Okay, take another bolt. If we get 10 bolts, I'll stop taking them, because we already have some of those at our base. Nails, I'm going to keep taking all of them. We got a lot of nails, building and stuff. We're going to do another cleaver. I've already got like 3 in my storage, which is weird because sometimes I can't find those and I really want them. And now I've got like 3, or now that's the 4th one I think I found. Really quick. I know I said I was going to move on, but this could potentially have a chest that has good, maybe like another axe or something. A brick. Where's the other chests? There's some boots right there. Here we go. A lighter. You know what? No, not going to take a lighter. It's not in my theme. I was going to say I could do a campfire, but you know what? I am going to take a lighter. It's not very medieval. If I find matches, do I have matches? If I find matches, I'll get rid of the lighter and I'll use the matches, because that's a little bit more primitive. But I do want to eventually build a bonfire, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to light it without something like that. What am I doing in this house? I told you guys I was done. All right, I couldn't help it. A beret, yeah. Okay, let's get back on the bike. Let's get out of the safe town and find a non-safe town. Matter of fact, I wonder if I roll... No, I'm not going to roll back to where I was, because if that bear is still there, I don't want to attract his attention. We'll find out when we go back to the base if that bear is still in that area. Because if he's going to be over there, let's see where we're at. Let's go to this town right here. I think there's even a police station there. But either way, if he's still in that area all the time or sometimes... Oh, hold on. You know, I don't know if I go up there, he's always going to be in that area, so I may have to avoid... I may have to keep going to the area that I normally go through to get to my base instead of that back road like I did. All right, we'll take another bolt. No, we don't need a cooktop. We don't need a cap. Nothing there to search. Got 1 box left, dude. That's it. Nothing there. Nothing in the garage. All right, let's roll on. Alright, this is the big town. There's going to be lots of puppets here. I'm just trying to determine the best place for me to stop without attracting a bunch of them, but having a bunch of stuff to search. Let's go down this way. Here we go. We're going to go right over here. I see this big... Oh, they're already... Oh, crap, they're already coming. Alright, I guess this is not safe town. And I'm going the wrong way, because I can't... Oh, there's a fence. Dude. Alright, let's go back to the entrance. Here's another puppet here. We'll go back to the beginning of the town. We'll take them out right here. I'm sure they're still chasing me. Let's get off the bike right here. Where's my sword? Okay, where you at, puppet? Here she comes. Or he's just running out into the wilderness. And now he's going back. And he's done. Alright, let's go up this way. I guess we're going to leave the bike right here for now. And let's get the bow out. Go to work with these dudes over here. Nice. Well, that's one out of the way. Then we could search the garage. I don't really want to go this direction because that's where the police station is. And I know there's always puppets there, but damn, there's puppets everywhere here. Uh-oh. No. Let's get that sword out. He's right here. Did he see me? I don't think he saw me. Let me back up a little bit. Matter of fact, we're going to back up over this. I'm going to go up here. Oh, crap. There's one right there. Oh, damn it. All right. Well, let's get the bow out then. Go ahead and take you out with the bow. Nice. Let's get this dude over here. Oh, crap. Come on, dude. There we go. Anybody else? Don't see anybody. Let's get the sword back out. All right, let's go get the let's go get some of our arrows back anyway. 8 left. Got to search them. You never know, they may have money on them. And he's got nothing. See, he's got matches. Let me take these matches and let's get rid of the lighter because I got to keep in theme. And I'd rather, even though the matches aren't really in theme, I don't want to have to build a fire starter or something like that. Let's get our arrows. There's another one there. Okay, and I want to see if I overshot him, if I can find those arrows too. Okay, nothing there. There's one. There's 2. All right, awesome. We got our arrows back. I've only got 12 arrows. Where'd that other puppet I killed go? Okay, I got him. I got him. Maybe that was it. I thought there was a third one. Anyway, we're here. Let's go check this place out. I see a little gas can. I could use that. Ooh, I have an idea. Not an idea of mine, but... okay, that's full. It's only got 3 gas in it. Let's do this. Let's take that into my hands. Put the sword away. We're going to take this gas and put it into the bike. There's not much in here, but it'll help fill my bike up a little bit. Let's get back over this way. I may move the bike in a little closer since I took out a couple puppets, but I want to go down that way. So let's do this. Let's fill fuel from container. Okay, this is now empty. Yeah, that's full, or that's empty, and now we got a little bit more gas on our bike, which is what I wanted. So if we find gas cans like that, I don't even remember if I searched the rest of that garage. Either way, let's get over here. I see there's a puppet there. I should close that door behind me. I don't know why I always leave these open. No. No. Not going to take any more bolts. There was a little bit of food there. I'm not going to touch that. All right, there's nothing here. Let me check in here really quick. I don't know why I keep searching the dryer. I'm not really looking for clothes. More soap. I was kind of hoping to find additional antibiotics in these medicine chests, just so I don't have to buy any more in the future. But if I can't, no problem. Let me search this one. Nothing. All right, and there's nothing really here. Damn. Let me close that up in case I need to jump through a window. Ah, there's an upstairs. Let's check. Ooh, hold on. I don't want him to see me up here, so let's do this. Oh, what are you doing, dude? Where's my bow? The bow. Okay. We'll go out and kill him later. I mean, search him later. What the hell happened here? The apocalypse, I guess. 59 bucks. Well, actually, this is not an apocalypse. We're a prisoner on an island. You know, in the game itself, but anyway. Scissors, no. No. Okay. Let's get back outside. Let me go get my arrow back from that dude, and I'm going to search that building behind me. And we've taken care of a lot of the puppets here, so it shouldn't be as bad as... That may be an apple tree. We'll check that, too. What is this? Oh, insecticide. Where'd that puppet go? Oh. There's one behind those bushes. Crap. I just want that arrow. They're both coming. Dude. All right. Let's go. Let's dance. All right, done. That's what happens when you get in a pinch. You got to use your sword and just go wild. I'm going to take your screwdriver just in case. You know, we go into the police station at some point later on in the future. And you got some duct tape. Nah, I don't need any of your stuff. All right. Okay, didn't really want to fight those guys, but couldn't be helped. What I've been trying to do is get into that building right there. Not that I think that may have better resources, but, I mean, there's potential for it. And this one right here, all this, everything on this intersection right here, I want to check. But I got to make sure I don't rile up the puppets, especially if they call in a horde. If they scream, I have to run for my life. A box of bolts. There's 19 of them here. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to drop these. And, damn, let's put this here. Yeah, that's huge. We'll take the box of bolts instead. I was hoping to be a box of nails. Let's get in here right away. This is the one I really wanted to check out. Okay. Don't think I'm actually going to find what I'm looking for, but this is the best potential area to find stuff like that. Here, that's one of the things I need. That'll help. That's basically like rope when I'm building the walls. A lock. I'll take that. Start putting that stuff on our gates. But I'm not really worried about somebody raiding my base or something like that, you know, in this game, because I'm on Black Hat's server. Another nail. We'll take that. That'll let me fill. What is that? Oh, motorcycle glass. 6 nails will let me finish 2 walls, or, you know, the door walls section things, which obviously I need a lot more than that. So I was hoping for a box of nails, but we'll take what we can find. Okay. Damn, that was everything. Can I take that light? I don't need a light. All right, let me check this. What the hell? I thought I heard a puppet again. Let me check this building right here. This got a little bit mix of everything. We got a cab. We got kitchen stuff. There's another lighter. 16 matches. All right, let's get rid of the dirty matches I found on a puppet. Let's take the clean 16 one. That'll last for quite a while, and we'll use only those, no lighters. Gloves. Some nerd glasses. I don't know. And we got a garage over here. I'm getting too deep in this place. I know there's a lot more puppets here. Oh, look at all these garages. Oh, there we go. Let me close these behind me just in case somebody's out here wandering around. Can't search any of the boxes here. Advanced lockpicks. We do have the... I'm not going to take the advanced lockpicks. 11 matches. I got 18 there. If I find a full stack of 20, I may take that. And replace what I have. Cigarette pack, we could probably sell those again. I'm not going to worry about that. I don't want to fill my inventory up with stuff to sell. I'm looking for more resources. All right, let's check these garages. 4 garages, not bad. There's a pharmacy right there too. We'll check that out also before we finish up. What is that? Jumper cables, more bolts. The bolts seem to be like freaking everywhere, but I can't find nails. Shotgun slugs. Paper. Lockpick. No. All right, that's another garage down. Ooh, is that a little generator? I can't take that. Small electric generator. There's a needle. I think I already got a needle. You know, maybe I don't. I'm going to take it anyway in case we need to build another improvised sewing kit. There's a battery. Not going to take that. No. No. Baseball cap. No. Nothing else. Damn. Am I getting hungry again? Well, I'm 33 for my hunger. It's gotten better, but I definitely need to eat more. Okay, let's start right here. Nothing there. Oh, cotton shirt. I was like, what the hell is that? No. Cigarettes? Nah. No. More lockpicks. All right, that was those garages were terrible. I see an ATM machine over there. I see other stuff. Let's check out the pharmacy. Like I said, I'm just looking. What the hell? I'm just looking for antibiotics. On the chance that if I do get injured again, I do have the one antibiotic, but that's not going to last forever. And once that's used up, it'll be gone, and then I'll be back in the same boat I am. You know, I was before I bought it. But if I have a couple of them on me, then I don't have to worry so much. What is that? Painkillers. No. I'm not going to take the pain. You know, I will take the painkillers. If I get really injured, I may really need something like that. And, you know, I don't want to die or bleed out because I'm in a medieval series and I can't use medicine. But like we already established that I'm going to be allowed to use medical stuff because this game is so involved. If I don't, it's going to pretty much be like a death sentence if I get injured. So I will take... Oh, what's that? What was that? Cornflakes. It's a little bit of food. We're not out of room in our backpack here. There's like a thong. I'll take a drink. Underpants. And a shirt. Okay, let's go upstairs. Hopefully we'll find at least one blister pack or a bottle of vitamins. I mean, vitamins. I guess I could use vitamins too, but I really want the antibiotics. Vitamins. I shouldn't have said vitamins. But anyway, well, you know, hold on. What do we have right here? We already have vitamins. Let's get rid of those. We got one jar of vitamins. No, we don't need that. Painkillers. This is the jar of painkillers. 19. What is the one I picked up? There's 8. Let's swap them for the bigger sized one and take that bandage too. Come on, dude. That's the one we drop. That's going to fool me every time I open up one of these things. Scissors. Nothing. What is this? Vitamins and then painkillers. No. I don't remember what the excuse me. I don't remember what the antibiotics look like. And I don't see anything here. I think we've pretty much looted everything or searched everything. All right, nothing here. Let's head back out. I was like, where the hell was my bike? But I think it's over that way. Let's check over here at the grocery store. I kind of want to put my money back into the ATM. You know, I know there's like it's more expensive to do it that way, but I kind of want to do it just to get out of my inventory and have more built up on my card. So let's see here. Where's my card? All right, let's go ahead and deposit. 205. Yes. All right, another transaction. No. Eject card. There we go. So we got all that money out of our inventory. Yep, it's gone. My balance is now $21.69. There we go. I always mess that up when I hit the wrong button. Okay, piece of rubber. Give me some more nails. A rubber band. We don't need that. Let's go see what we can find in here. There's another pot. We did pick up one of those already, so we're good. Matter of fact, yeah, it's right there. Wait, what does that say? 0 of 9? 0 of 5. Can you have 5 servings in here? Just kind of curious. All right, we got some corn. So we got more food. We got more baking soda. I'm not going to take that. Damn it. I thought it was a box of cereal. What is that? Oh, a piece of paper. Oh, hold on. Whiskey. You know what? We're going to take the whiskey. Once we find more money. No. So after just depositing all that. Damn, that's the only thing in here, a baking soda and a ear of corn. Check this garage here. So far the garages have not been that kind to me in this town. Just not finding what I'm wanting. I mean, not even that many nails. A lot of bolts. What is that? Dirt bike headlights. Oh, I see him over there. Hold on. What was that thread? I wonder if I can use that. Nylon. I wonder if I can use that for craft, you know, building the walls. I'll give it a try. If not, then I'll just toss it. All right. Yeah, the garages have not been too kind to me this episode. All right, I think we're going to head back to the bike. I see a puppet over there. Dude, we got to go past. Oh, never mind. I said we got to go past the police station. Here it is. I'm not going to search those in the back. We're just going to move on. I don't want to make sure there's nobody here. Probably puppets inside. Oh, I'm hearing. Oh, damn it. There's a police dude. All right, hold on. Somebody inside got riled up. Oh, they're coming outside. Oh, my gosh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell's going on here? There's a bunch of them. Let's get over here. Oh, my gosh. I thought they were screaming and... Okay, there were 3 of them. Dude, what the hell? All right, let's take care of you then, buddy. See, I don't want him jumping on that fence and then... where are you going? Where'd you go? Oh, crap. All right, he's done. Oh, he's not dead. I got him right in the eyeball. Took out both of his eyes. And we have him down there. Man, they came jumping out of the windows. I was like, what the hell's going on? All right, let's get the old sword out. Just in case we got any more over here fooling around. All right, let's get our arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What you guys got on you? I wanted to come down this way anyway. Okay, you got more matches. And more matches and bolts and all right, that's fine. Let's get back over to the bike. Yeah, I said the puppets don't really startle me as much as that bear did. We're gonna go back to base and I want to see if that bear is there. So let's go ahead and roll on out. Make sure I didn't drop anything on the ground. I did not, just that gas canister. All right, let's get the heck out of here. This town was almost the end of me there for a second. Okay, we're not going to go... Yeah, we are. We're going to go back this way. We're going to go back the way we came and see if we ride up to the castle that way, if that bear is still there. I'm hoping it's not, because if it starts chasing me, I'm going to have to go for quite a distance to get away from him. That's the only reason I'm reluctant to do this. But I guess we got to find out. Here's the road. And this is where the bear, the last time I saw him was like kind of over in this area. I was going to check this place out here too on the way down. But not with the bear around. Hold on. I'm hearing stuff. Okay, here's the way up. I can't believe the bear chased me all through here. I mean, I had to slow down to go around these curves, but he kept catching up to me. I mean, he was going fast. If I see a bear now, I don't know, man. I just have to run. I mean, just keep going. Don't look back, don't stop. Just drive for like 5 miles. So far, I'm not seeing him, so... But he may be back to where he was originally at, you know, that which is up top here. He was right outside the castle, too. Dude. Yeah, he was kind of down that way. I'm not going to go that way. We're going to go over this way. Front of my base is right over here. All right. Okay, we're back. Dude. Let's go ahead and end it right here. Get off the bike. We are safer. And we've got our resources back. I didn't bring back a lot of stuff that I wanted. But we did get quite a few. We got a whole box of bolts. I did get some nails. We got another toolkit. And we got an axe. So that's going to help out a lot. And we got a little bit of food. And like for here, I can put... the axe into there. And this just needs a couple planks and that'll be done. All right. Well, either way, I think we're going to wrap this episode up right here. Why is that? Did I leave that open? Let me close it up. And we got that lock too. You know, let's do this. We don't have that door done, so we're going to put one right here. We'll take that lock and we'll just go and attach it right there. Start getting that stuff done. But either way, I think we're going to, like I said, I think we're going to wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.